Hello everybody. In this video I want to talk about statistical measures. What is the statistical measures? Sometimes we don't want to compare data one by one. We want to compare the whole data from one category with the whole data from another category. As an example, let's say I have two mathematics class A, math class A and math class B. Okay, and I want to see which class has a stronger students. Okay, so if I compare the students of class A with the students of class B one by one, I cannot get any information in this method. If I say one student from class A is stronger than another student from class B, it doesn't give me anything because maybe the other students from class A is not stronger than the other students from class B. Okay, so for comparing these type of things, we use statistical measures, and we have these three terms: mean, median, and mode. Mean, median, and mode. What is the mean? Mean or average. If we add the whole data in one category and divide by the number of data, okay, as an example, what it means, let's say class A has 5 students. Okay, let's say class A, I'm just using a small number to make it easier to calculate, and the mark of the 5 students in class A is, let's say, 75, 90, 92, 60, and let's say 70. Okay, the mark of 5 students in class A. Let's say class B has only 4 students, as an example, and the mark are 98, 60, 72, and 90. Okay, the 4 students in class B has these 4 marks, and the 5 students in class A has these 5 marks. If I want to find the mean of the class A students, what is the mean mark or average mark of the class A students? I should add these 5 numbers. Yeah, these 5 marks: 75 plus 90 plus 92 plus 60 and plus 70. Okay, 75, 9 plus 90 plus 92 plus 60 plus 70. And how many data do we have? 5 data. So divide it by 5. Okay, this is gonna be the mean of class A. Okay, then if I calculate this one, what's gonna be the result? Is 75 plus 90 plus 92 plus 60 and plus 70. The result gonna be 387 divided by 5, then divided by 5, which gonna be 77.4. 77.4 is the mean mark or average mark of class A. Now for class B, mean of class B. Again, we have 4 data: 98 plus 60 plus 72 plus 90, and divide the number of data, which is 4. So what's gonna be the result? Is 98 plus 60 plus 72 and plus 90. So the result gonna be 320 divided by 4, which is going to be 80. Okay? So, as you see, the mean of class A, mean mark of class A or average mark of class A is 77.4, and mean of class B or average mark of class B is 80. And it tells us the class B is stronger of class A. Can you see by comparing one by one is hard to understand this one, but by finding the average we can easily compare these two classes. This is the use of average. Of course, average not always give us the right information. We have to combine with the other information to have the right answer or correct answer. But this is the meaning of mean and how we can calculate mean. We should add up the data and divide the result by the number of data to calculate mean. Now, what is median? Median is the middle number. Okay, median is the middle number. Let's say we have this 5 number. Let's say we have this 5 number and we want to find the median. For finding the median, always we have to arrange data from smallest to biggest. We have to arrange data from lowest to highest. As an example, when we have this 5 data, the lowest mark is 60. The lowest number is 60. Then we have 70, then 75, 90, and 92. Okay? For finding the median, arrange data from smallest to biggest. Okay? Don't forget to do this step. If you forget this step, then our answer is gonna be right. So after arranging from smallest to biggest or lowest to highest, then find the middle number. In this case, because we have 5 numbers, 2 in the lower part, 2 at the higher part, this 75, this middle number is median. Okay, so for finding the median, arrange the number from lowest to highest and find the middle number. If the number of data that we have be odd numbers, then the median is going to be easy to find. Okay, 60, 70, 2 at the lower part, 2 at the higher part, the middle number is going to be median. If we have the number of data is be odd, the median number is going to be the exact one. But if the middle number, if the number be even number, as an example, let's say if I add another number to this one, let's say 100. Okay, now the number of data is 6. Remember, it doesn't matter how many data do we have, is even or odd. Always first step, arrange from lowest to highest. Okay, then if the number of data be odd, the same as the previous one, just find the middle number is going to be exactly one of the data. If the number be even, same as this one, so we have 3 in lower part, 3 in higher part. Okay, because it's even, always we have same amount lower, same amount higher. Now the middle number, there is no exact number at the middle. What we should do, find the average of these two. The average of these two, which can be 75 plus 90 divided by 2. The mean of these two numbers. 75 plus 90 is going to be 165 divided by 2, which is going to be 82.5. The 82.5 is going to be the median of this data. Median. Okay, so for finding the median, if the number was even, after arranging from lowest to highest, just find the average of 2 middle data. Okay, find the average, which gives us the median. Now the other thing is mode. What is the mode? Mode is the most repeated data. Okay, as an example, let's say we have this data. Let's say we have this data. 5, 5, 7, 7, 2. Let's arrange it first. Let's say we have this data. 5, 7, 3, 7, 1, 5, 9, 3. Okay, let's say we have this data. For finding the mode, we don't need to arrange them. If you arrange, maybe it's gonna be make it easier, but it's time consuming. But if we need to find the median, we have to arrange them. If the data is not arranged, then just count which data is repeated most. If I arrange it, this one, can you see how gonna be easier? It's 1, then we have 3. I'm crossing these ones to don't skip any. Then we have 3, another 3, and then I have 5, another 5, and 7, another 7, and 9. Okay, so can you see 3 is repeated twice, 5 is repeated twice, and 7 is repeated twice. So what is the mode? 3, 5, and 7 are the mode. This series of data has 3 modes, which is sometimes is weird that we have this type of data. But let's say if I add 1, 7 here. If I add 1, 7 here, then we have 3, 7. 7 is repeated 3 times and more than the other one. 5 and 3 are repeated twice, but 7 is repeated 3 times. So the mode of this data is gonna be 7, because 7 is repeated more than the other data. So mode is the most repeated data. Sometimes we can have 2 modes. If we have 2 data that repeated at the same numbers, okay, then we have 2 modes. Sometimes we don't have mode if none of the data will be repeated. As an example, let's say for this data, 5, 7, 9, and 11. Okay, this series 5, 7, 9, and 11, because none of them are repeated more than once, so there is no mode. But if I add 1, 11 to this data, then because 11 is repeated twice, then 11 is the mode. If I add 9 here, then the mode is 11 and 9, because both of them are repeated twice. Okay, this is the meaning of mode. Now pay attention, sometimes the question is gonna be confusing. Okay, let's say I'm doing a survey and I'm asking which color. Let's say I'm asking from 50%. That each of them like which color. Let's say 25 answer they write red colors. Okay, and let's say 15 answers they write blue, and let's say 10 answers they write, I don't know, black. Okay, so there are 50 people and I'm asking each of them which color they like. 25 answer red, 15 answer blue, and 10 answer black. What is the modal of this data? Modal means mode. Find the modal of data. Okay, or sometimes it's asked what is the mode, sometimes asking what is the find the modal number of this, the modal of this data. So what is the modal of this data? Modal is red, is not 25, is red, because red is repeated 25 times. More than blue. Blue repeated only 15 and black is repeated only 10. So the modal data is red, or what is the mode of this data is red. Okay, so this is one tricky question that you should pay attention. And this one was about statistical measures, mean, median, and mode. Okay, I hope this video will be useful for you. Bye for now and see you in next videos.